Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics. Which girl, Sunshine Monet L. Today is 761. Happy solar return to the brother Adonis. I love you so much. I hope you are enjoying your day, and hope you enjoy this personal mathematics. A little insight about your personal year. So today is the day of six, is the day of equality. What you put in is what you're going to get out today. It's the day of manifesting, the festival of the Huns. Six is Tippereth. Confidence and courageousness is essential here. Tippereth deals with that Leo sun energy, the sacred heart, the heart that is on fire, that gets us going, gets us burning. Remember, emotion, external emotion is what gets things going and flowing for us. So make sure your emotions is in tune so that you can create with the confidence and courageousness that you deserve to create with, manifest with, do the things. It's one thing to, go through the motions, but if you ain't feeling it, guess what? You're not going to get back what you truly desire in that space. It's never going to feel like enough. So we're in that six. We bring it to the seven. We're designing with our six. I would love to design with my six. I would love my net sock and my tipper to be together, my Heru and my Heru to align. This is heart on heart energy, whether you're dealing with the Venusian seven or you're dealing with the Leo six. You know, Six also deals with Virgo energy, health, wellness, daily routine, moral and integral code, how we listen, how we speak, how we teach, how we learn, still bringing us into that harvesting energy of equality. And then seven is that God energy. God is all about love and making things, creating things. So when you are in your heart and when you are creating, that's when you're in your God mode. So we in our God mode with the Virgo energy, and we love it here. And that brings us to 13, a karmic debt number, which is really cool because in this space we learn how to, we are in our knowledge and we have an understanding. We create here, we express what we know, and we act on. Thank you, and we act on how we feel. I kind of went over that spiel already, how important it is to feel what it is that you're doing. And it's considered a karmic debt number because we've lived many cycles, especially people that look like me. Whew, ouch. We live many cycles not being able to communicate, what we feel and what we think and being in our true authenticity. 13 calls on us to be in our true authenticity, to be in tune with our intuition and create a forward with it, which is chesed, our celestial blueprint, our boundaries. Whether you were, I'm just going to give you some things about myself, whether you're a woman, you know, quote unquote black or American Native woman, a woman into the esoteric energy or the spiritual arts, magic, witchcraft. These were all spaces that we were stifled in. You were caught, you were, treated accordingly because you were whipped into being synonymous with everybody around you, which was usually, the quote unquote incompetent conqueror that just had their 250th birthday the other day. um, but 13 calls on us to live in this lifetime being in our true cycles of our intuition. As you know, the moon has, 13. The moon is on the 13 as far as moving 13 degrees a day, having the 13, moon cycles. Being, waxing and waning on like a 13 and a half, 13 and a half, whatever. You guys get what I'm going with this. So, the moon deals with your intuition, your spirituality, your feminine energy, your emotions. Men have never been allowed too much to embrace their feminine energy since these conquerors came over here and tried to masculate them and then emasculate them at the same time. Women have been pulled out of their safe space of femininity and pulled into these masculine spaces. Granted, we all supposed to have a balance of both, but we can all agree at this point we are not balanced in our feminine energy. We have been taught to stifle it, no feelings, get out of your feelings. It's not that deep, and as long as we are in the Yemoja waters, it'll always be that deep. I ain't mean to rant on the 13 too hard. I guess I'm feeling it. I guess I'm in my feelings today. But that's what the 13 is all about, and that's what we're conquering, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to create our chesed with that based upon how well we are, overcoming, all that stifling energy that's been placed on our 13. So four is chesed maya, our celestial blueprint, our divine law that we create for ourselves. Four, we're going to put the one into the four because we're in the year of one that has been brought to us by wisdom in our cipher and wisdom in our sense of equality. So all this year long, you should have been learning that the different ways of, what I put in versus what I get out type energy, right? So now we have this awareness of our equality. We have this wisdom and we're applying it. We're taking action in it. And that brings us to 5. Today's the day of 5. Enforcing our internal law, our internal blueprint. Hopefully it's in alignment with your 13, your intuition, your understanding, how you act on, your uniqueness, because one is Ketters and Asar, your power to be one with all, etc., etc. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are aligning with that and you are forcing it in your space. 5 is Harold Kahuti. 5 is also Leo energy. We are in our wands, we in our fire today. And it all starts with, you know, taking, I don't use the word action, because when we talk about 6, we're talking about Virgo, Mercury, which is like a blend of air and earth. It depends on like how you're calculating it. So like, but it does start with that sense of grounding, a routine, self-action in a sense, to bring us to this Wands energy. So, it starts with your heart. How about that? It starts with the Tiferet. It starts with the Heru. It's all in you. It's in you. And then you put it on you, right? And we've been living in a world where it was like, if you put it on you long enough, it'll be in you. And we see that that's not how it works. That's not how it's been working. You got a lot of people like posing to be something that they're not. And eventually what's in them starts to fight to come out because, it's not in them. But y'all enjoy this energy today. Love y'all.